sa NCAA Season 94. And just like that, we are already at the half. Arellano Chiefs contra sa San Beda Red Lions, lamang ang San Beda sa score na 42-40. Alam niyo mga kapamilya, dito sa NCAA, you have to expect the unexpected. At hindi lang si Tim Hardaway ang naging sorpresa kanina. We were also joined by the Detroit Pistons Extreme Team at panoorin natin ang kanilang exhibition ngayon. Sila po mga kapamilya ang nagpakaba, nagpakilig at nagpasaya sa mga NCAA fans sa San Juan Arena. Another reason for you to join the fun dito live sa games. At syempre meron kaming special na handog din sa inyo. August 31, samahan nyo kami sa All-Star Game namin. At ngayon naman, it's a Friday afternoon. Kung paalis na kayo ng school nyo, ng trabaho nyo, or ng bahay nyo, pwede pa rin kayong manood ng live. Catch us sa youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports and follow and of course, live stream din sa #1 Philippine sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com/NCAA. For more halftime analysis, magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 94.
Magandang hapon mga kapamilya. We are at the half. Lamang po ang San Beda Red Lions over the Arellano Chiefs, 42-40. Great back and forth action. Arellano with an excellent opening quarter. But since the end of that opening quarter, all the way till the end of the first half, the San Beda Red Lions showing why they're one of the clear title contenders dito sa NCAA Season 94. Migo Alili kasama si Mix Bustos and Mix. What stood out for you in that first half?
Well, para sa Arellano Chiefs, yung aggressiveness nila Michael Cañete, nila Renz Alcoriza, they coming into this game, hindi sila nagpakita ng takot. They know that they're going up against the defending champions and they went on right away. But at the same time, turning on the switch, as we were mentioning a while ago, Robert Bolick, JV Mocon, they led the charge for the run ng San Beda in this first half.
You talked about the confidence of the Arellano Chiefs in an opening quarter. Cañete scoring 11 points in that opening quarter as we look at the halftime numbers from this game.
Magsimula muna tayo sa 3-point field goal shooting. 6 made 3-point baskets already by Arellano. Tig-dalawa dyan si Michael Cañete and Renz Alcoriza. Habang sa free throw story naman, hitting from the line better because JV Mocon is already 6 out of 6 from that free throw area. Starters points din nananaig dito ang San Beda Red Lions because Robert Bolick, JV Mocon have a total combined of 25 points out of the 42. And sila rin yung dalawang starters dito para sa San Beda habang ang bench points naman contributing to that cause. 15 combined points by Renz Alcoriza and Gilmer De La Torre.
The Arellano Chiefs actually led by as many as 9 points in the opening quarter. Cañete, as we mentioned, he scored 11. All right, 11 of his 14 points in that opening quarter. Kaya napakaganda ng simula ng Arellano Chiefs.
Maganda rin ang simula dito ng Arellano Chiefs. It is because of their running game, yung run and gun system ni Coach Jericho Deniera, Price, Drake Cruz, and Gilbert De La Torre. Habang sa San Beda naman, as we can see, Robert Bolick also. They're also dominating inside 30-10 ang points in the paint dito ng San Beda kontra Arellano. Of course, Donald Tangwa is just right there. Medyo relax pa nga siya. 7 points and 3 rebounds. Kumbaga nakaalalay dito. Control na control ng San Beda ang first half.
Well, he can afford to be relaxed because, you know, Bolick has 13 points. JV Mocon really dominated in that second quarter, scoring 10 of his 12 points in that second period.
Ang efficient din kasi dito ni Michael Cañete. 14 points on 6 out of 9 shooting. 67% habang si JV Mocon naman 50% shooting. Robert Bolick also with a good percentage at 83%. At the same time, Gilbert De La Torre, quality minutes for him, 7 points in 5 minutes.
I think all the games that I covered of Arellano, Michael Cañete is so consistent, is so steady. No wasted movement. I mean, you know, really controlled. That's why his field goal numbers in most of his games are solid.
Yes, because total, prior to this game, he is 48%.
That's close to 50%.
Yeah, from the perimeter area. Ganda na sinabi mo doon, no? No wasted movement. And that is what you look for players. Especially when you're coming inside, whether starter ka ba medyo or off the bench player ka, lahat ng impact mo, lahat ng galaw mo may impact. That is also what is affecting the plus-minus index if you're very efficient on the court.
I'm just so thankful that when, you know, back in my day, in our intramural games, buti di pa uso yung mga plus-minus na yan. Ano? Dahil kung may ganun na nung panahon namin, baka talagang hindi na naipasok dun sa 3 minutes per game ko. Kung uso na yung plus-minus na yan nung araw.
Ngayon, uso na eh.
Mabuti na lang.
Diba?
Mabuti na lang. Wala pang mga analytics nung panahon ko.
Ang kagandahan naman ngayon sa advanced stats. Tsaka sa, yun nga, ito, just like what our Sultan of Stats, Pong Docanes, is providing for us, lahat, pati yung mga intercompany leagues, may mga sariling production, marami
I'm sure.
mga advanced stats, oo.
Because
Kaya,
you know,
monitor mo.
it's highly accessible and it's really, you know, the way basketball is coached now.
Yes.
Right? As Levi De La Cruz fires away and the Chiefs begin the third quarter with a 3-point shot.
That is the second lead change of the ball game. Levi De La Cruz, don't leave him from up top. He's dangerous.
The Chiefs regained the lead early here in the third quarter. Calvin Oftana bounce pass to Eugene Toba. De La Cruz hit a 3-pointer earlier. Archie Concepcion sends it back to De La Cruz. Viloria to Cañete. Shooting over Toba. And rebound for Mocon. So Bolick starts the second half with Mocon, Oftana, Eugene Toba, and Cabanag.
Toba Eugene getting his first 2 points of the ball game. Actually, pwede na itong iline up ni Coach Boyet last year. But since with the limitation of the slots of foreign players.
Meantime, De La Cruz off to a blazing start dito sa second half.
5 points. All courtesy of Levi De La Cruz.
Chiefs up by 1. Give and go play. Won't work. Excellent forward pass. De La Cruz to Archie Concepcion. As we send you over to Roxanne Montealegre.
Aminado si Coach Jericho Diniera that he cannot expect a lot from his young team. Lalo na katapat nila San Beda with a deep bench, championship culture, and the Robert Bolick na swak sa sistema ni Coach Boyd Fernandez sa pick-and-roll system niya. Pero sabi niya sa team niya, bago magsimula ang third quarter, you have to be stronger than your excuses. For today, all he asks is for them to be an extension of himself inside the court and for them to remember that San Beda is not unbeatable. Nico?
Thank you, Roxanne.
I like that quote, stronger than your excuses. So you have to be able, mentally, kailangan mo malagpasan yun. Yung mga iniinda mo to be able to be successful in your objectives as Toba Eugene gets that baseline inbound play.
Sarah Joseph to Cranial Viloria, goes behind the back. What is it? Cine? Cine is an Arellano fan at favorites niya si Ian Alban and Renz Alcoriza as Eugene Toba overshoots. Ai is watching her Kuya Maui.
Wow,
all the way from Canada.
Canada.
Well, thank you, Ai, for watching the games,
We're from
the NCAA
Canada.
games here on ABS-CBN Sports. Cabanag twirls, and a rebound ends up with Michael Cañete, and that will be a loose ball foul against Robert Bolick.
Well, unnecessary foul by Robert Bolick. It was clear na yung possession napunta kay Michael Cañete.
There's
First foul.
Coach Jericho Diniera really giving pointers to Maui Sarah Joseph. Still in the early moments of the third quarter, Cañete locates Viloria. Shot clock down to 10. Sarah Joseph. Viloria quickly to Archie. Concepcion off to the left. Red Lions down by 1. What a bounce pass! But Eugene Toba could not finish, but he was fouled.
And those are the plays. Those are the things that you can control in terms of defense. And Jennifer Cabanag, yun nga mako-control mo sana if you can just run down and sprint back on the transition defense.
Foul on Archie Concepcion, his first personal foul. First team foul against the Chiefs. JV Mogon had an excellent second quarter for San Beda.
Well, Toba Eugene, first year with Coach Boyd Fernandez. He is in 6 games, 4 points, 4 rebounds.
So close ball game so far. Biggest lead was at 9 points. That was posted by the Arellano Chiefs way back in the opening quarter. And since then, we've gone back and forth between the Chiefs and the Red Lions. Pull up by Levi de la Cruz. That's a 3.
Wow, second 3 this second half. Levi de la Cruz.
As Bolick gets away. Robert Bolick with 15 points. Cañete fires away. Another 3-point shot for the Chiefs.
Kita mo yung tira na yun kay Michael Cañete. Pure confidence. Kahit may konting hesitation pa, pero ito hindi nag-hesitate towards the basket is Robert Bolick. But Michael Cañete, wow.
17 points for Michael Cañete. And Bolick and Mocon, maybe errors becoming an issue for the reliable stars of San Beda.
And a total of 11 turnovers dito para sa San Beda. Well, wow, uncharacteristic. Both of them, 7 combined turnovers.
These are two teams that are determined to bounce back from losses. San Beda lost to the LPU Pirates in that epic showdown. Went down the wire as expected.
Well, currently, San Beda is at 6-1. They win, they solidify their second place. Their last game will be on Tuesday against JRU for the first round.
5:54 remaining dito sa third quarter. Timeout muna tayo. Lamang ang Arellano Chiefs, 53-50. Levi de la Cruz and the Arellano Chiefs. are on the move here in the third quarter.
Wow, Levin de la Cruz just making big shots. 8 total points in the third quarter. 2 threes courtesy by him. Malaking bagay siya actually, Miko, na he's able to silence the runs of San Beda.
Oh, malaking bagay si Levi kasi laki ng mga hita niya. Ganun katindi.
Ayun nga, merong in-announce dito ang ating Coliseum Barker. Mukhang merong na-deduct na point
Okay,
dahil stepping.
so instead of the 11 points that you see on your screens, that will be trimmed to 10 points.
Yes.
So meron siya isang 3-point shot that has been ruled as a long 2-pointer.
Yes, I think that was the last highlight play. Yung kanyang step back dito from the right wing. Clearly is stepping. Good call by our officials to deduct that point. Oh, laki namang hita. Yun yung mga mga deceivingly strong.
I don't know about deceivingly strong. Sa iksi nung short si Levi de la Cruz, kitang-kita eh.
Yan ang uso kasi ngayon eh. Si Jordan Clarkson, di ba? Di ba? Pag tsaka sila Russell Westbrook
Hey,
at
look!
Levi de la Cruz.
Look!
Wow!
Look at that! Big legs, big shot. Levi de la Cruz with another 3. And he now has 13 points.
Wow.
Missed by Abuda. A rebound by Cañete.
Nakatawa si Levi de la Cruz doon. Confidence. Ay, nako, yun lang.
Nako, masyadong chillax sa pagbaba ng bola. And he ran out of time in crossing the half-court mark.
Ang hinay si Coach Jericho Dinera, as we can see this coming off a dribble. Ang hinay si Coach Jericho Dinera kasi sana naitawid nila yun to build out the momentum.
AC Soberano joins Bolick, Mocon, Eugene Toba, and Abuda. Open shot for JV Mocon. Rebound for Renz Alcoriza.
I believe this is the first time that AC Soberano is checking in the ball game.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Shot clock down to 10 for the Chiefs. Quick first step by Alcoriza, locating Cañete for 3.
Well, lumalabas doon si Michael Cañete because they want to be able to push out or pull out Toba.
Good drive by Bolick. And interception by AC Soberano. Bolick. He's feeling it. He is feeling it!
No words. Just my applause for Robert Bolick.
Which you can hear.
Yeah.
You can hear on your TV sets or your laptop or your mobile phone.
Same thing. Michael Cañete is showing us some versatility, variety on his range. Yun naman mula sa short corner.
19 points for Michael Cañete. Back to a 1-point lead for the Chiefs. Bolick again!
Wow!
Yes, sir!
Woo! Grabe pinapakita ni Robert Bolick. The handles, those sick handles for the finish.
23 points for Robert Bolick. The lead is back with San Beda. Viloria against Bolick. Viloria, tough shot. Sacramento could not score under the basket. Robert Bolick, man of the moment, spins and scores!
He's just unconscious. Wow, Robert Bolick, 25 points.
Robert Bolick can do no wrong. He is the man of the moment for the defending champion, San Beda Red Lions. They're up by 3 as we enter this timeout. Where Robert Bolick, the man of the moment. Why? Because he has scored the last 12 points of the San Beda Red Lions.
Well, including, wow, I'm still trying to catch my breath. I'm so amazed about what he can do. That was the start of his run. 3 straight drives, 6 out of the 12 points of San Beda coming off those, wow, glorious, as you mentioned earlier, the man of the moment, man of the show, Robert Bolick, in the third quarter.
25 points all in all, 12 here in the third quarter. Bolick has been scintillating in this period. Chiefs down by 3. Alcoriza over Soberano. And rebound for JB Mocon. And of course, they will go to Robert Bolick, who goes to Tangwa, who will score!
I was just supposed to mention na matagal nakaupo si Donald Tangwa. Great adjustment by Coach Boyd Fernandez, as you can see. Great court vision to Donald Tangwa. Of that timeout by Coach Jericho Diniera, yun yung adjustment niya. Nilagay ni si Donald Tangwa, instant dividends for San Beda.
The foul on Jan Sacramento. Tangwa will have a bonus free throw. What an assist from Robert Bolick, who is doing everything for San Beda. Red Lions on top by 5. Well, we all hope you're having a beautiful Friday afternoon, the start of the weekend. If you opted to start your weekend by joining us in our live coverage of the NCAA, maraming salamat po, kapamilya. And the fans here are smiling. Genyo Krishnan, part of our NCAA coverage team. At syempre si Boss Lids.
Natawa sila eh.
Natawa. Sabi ni Boss Lids, pwede pala ako isama dyan sa Smile You're On Cap.
Basta
Pwede pala yun eh. But Bolick, my gosh, he's always on cam. Why? Because he's been unstoppable. And you can say, on the last 14 points? Kasi 12 points siya umiscore. Tapos, maganda pa yung pasa niya kay Tangwa kanina.
So the last, at least for the last 7 points, 16 to the last 18 points of San Beda, scored or assisted by Robert Bolick. Thank you so much, Mong Docales, for this interesting stat.
Shot clock down to 3 for the Chiefs. Alcoriza to De La Torre. Shot clock down to 1. And this shot will not count if it goes in.
Well, if you're Arellano, hindi ka pwedeng mawalan ng loob because of this momentum shift by San Beda. Just keep on playing, keep on being aggressive. Kalimutan mo na yung ginawa ni Robert Bolick. Do better on defense and just keep on attacking that basketball.
5-point lead for the San Beda Red Lions as we approach the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Bolick again. Bolick is unstoppable.
18 out of the last 20. Scored or assisted on. Come on, Arellano, you gotta do a better job on those switches.
They're trying, kids. They are trying to stop this guy. He cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped, but you gotta do your best. Help defense. Come on, you gotta rotate, you gotta help out, you gotta
It
sack
is
down.
easier said than done. Pag beast mode na si Robert Bolick.
Iba talaga. 19 out of the 21 points by Robert Bolick.
28 points for Robert Bolick today. So, how will the Chiefs bounce back here? Archie Concepcion. De La Torre back to Concepcion. Shot clock down to 6. Cañete. Why? They need Michael Cañete here in the third quarter. Concepcion, wild shot. Will Bolick score again? He goes to Tangwa. 15-footer. Can't get the bounce. Rebound, Cañete.
Okay, gotta push the ball if you're Arellano. Don't hold back.
De La Torre joins Cañete, Concepcion, Alcoriza, and Ongulo. Cross-court pass to Alcoriza. Shot clock down to 7. Rodriguez really sticking to Alcoriza. De La Torre for a quick 3-point shot. And De La Torre could not secure the offensive rebound. Bolick has it. Robert Bolick on the move. Robert Bolick on the words.
He is just a monster. Snake eyes. Look at this. Robert Bolick all over Michael Cañete. Simpleng basketball all the way with an upper body strength. Babe Bolick. Just magnificent for the San Beda Red Lions.
It is Beast Mode Friday.
Woo! Chance of MVP. But why not?
OMG. 31 points. And Bolick will take a breather. He will sit down well-deserved break. James Canlas will take his place. And I think sabi ni Coach Jun Roque, gawin mo ulit yan sa fourth quarter, ha?
Well,
Ulitin mo yan mamaya.
if you're just a fan of basketball, kahit anong team ka pa palakpak ka talaga by the performance of Robert Bolick.
Oh my gosh. Oh my golly. Sir Joseph Ubis, Clint Doligas will get the basketball. Paubos ang oras dito sa third quarter. Canlas open shot. And Ian Alban will get the basketball for the Chiefs. They can write the last sentence of the third chapter. All of a sudden, they're down by 11 points.
Well, the question is right now, who will pick up the scoring slack for the San Beda Red Lions now that Robert Bolick is sitting down? Mahaba pa to, Miko. 10 minutes of action pa. Anything can happen.
So what has happened is Bolick took over. Yes, taken over. Meantime, Alban to De La Cruz. 7 seconds remaining in the third period. De La Cruz trying to get away. Great defense by the Red Lions. Mocon, 1 second to go. And he was fouled.
Well, good job by JB Mocon keeping his cool. Ian Alban, a duty foul. So good signs of sportsmanship. Frustration foul na rin yun by Ian Alban. And third quarter right now, 17 lang ang total ng Arellano. As we can see, this last second bucket, umabot yung foul with points. 2 remaining. Clearly, JB Mocon will be sent to the line. But Robert Bolick, 18 points, only by him. Outscoring Arellano's total of 17 in the third.
I mean, quite simply, na Robert Bolick yung Arellano in that third period. And I remember what you said at the top of the coverage. Sabi mo, Mix, Robert Bolick has a switch, and he can use that switch any time of the game. Well, he used that switch in the third quarter. Beast mode, Bolick on.
And I also remember what you said on the top of the coverage na bounce back game ito. Kumbaga, bawi mode, galit ang San Beda from that tough loss against LPU. We didn't see that in the first 2 quarters, but then that switch was turned on, backed up by the sense of urgency and the vindication to be able to get this game to solidify themselves at the second spots.
And I remember what you said at the top of the coverage. Smokon fires the second free throw. Na mag-aalala ang Arellano dahil baka galit na galit ito San Beda. Coming off that loss, well, galit na galit si Bolick in that third quarter. I mean, that was an angry performance in a good way. Tankwa, or rather Eugene Topa, Mocon, Bolick, wow, they were on fire in that third period. You know, guys like Archie Concepcion, wala na sila magawa. They were trying, Migs. They were trying to stop that guy. He could not be stopped.
Well, the last few possessions after that Robert Bolick masterpiece, the defense of San Beda, they forced Arellano to use their whole shot clock. Mga 3 to 4 possessions, they were forced to be able to take the shot while the shot clock was expiring as San Beda holding a dozen. Big 12-point lead to end the third quarter.